Dominique Rabatel.
Hi, how is everyone? Anybody here like Game of Thrones? I don't. And everyone tells me the same thing. You gotta get through the first season, and then it starts to get good. That's like saying, hey, let's go watch Creed and Nickelback, because there's a band you might like. The average penis size is 4.6 inches. Keep in mind there's over 1 billion people in China. Average is about 73% in school, so for 100% you need a 6.6 inch penis. Whenever I'm with a girl, I give 120%. They say beggars can't be choosers, and I don't think that's true, because I used to have to beg my wife for sex. And when she said no, I chose to cheat on her. We actually have matching pet names for each other. She calls me Captain, and I call her Cockpit. So sex with me is a lot like Thai food. It's satisfying at first, but a half hour later you need more. It's also like Thai food in the way that it's going to destroy your ass. You guys know that Captain Morgan's pose, the whole... I don't have a joke for that, but my balls were sticking to my leg. It's not polite to re-rack in public. If you don't know what that means, it means organizing your balls. You can't buy love, but you can rent a hooker. I'm sure you've seen this on the internet. If you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Well, that goes for guys too. So if she can't take a punch, I'm not going to apologize. Dentists and gynecologists are the only two professions that routinely say open wide. They say practice safe sex, and practicing is masturbating, right? So to practice safe sex, I jerk off with a helmet on. I worked long and hard for a drug dealer named Richard. Just in case anyone tells me to smoke a bag of dicks, I got it covered. Looking at me, you might think I have a drug problem, but if I had a problem with drugs, I wouldn't do them. Hey, in the sperm bank, do they call the garbage can a cum dumpster? Did you guys hear about the prostitution ring that got busted up here? It was run by a hairdresser, and I've been going to her for years. I never thought she would have done hair. You know, a bad hand job is really hard to come by. They say one man's trash is another man's treasure. That explains how my wife got remarried. I got into a fight a couple days ago, and after I finished off the first guy, some dick jumped on my back, so I had to beat him off too. So there's a lot of privileged words out there. The N-word, the C-word, the R-word. But there's nothing to describe me really. I mean, pussy, that works, but it's not, privileged to me. So if you can think of a word to describe a skinny white guy who loves cats with a huge dick, let me know. If a guy says he's never measured it, he's a liar with a small penis. So there's a lot of words, like I was saying, like, they have multiple meanings. Like, dude, the definition for that is either an infected hair on an elephant's penis or the foreskin on a camel. Also, redneck in the South, it was for field workers, but up here it was with miners wearing their bandana. So I like to date redneck women because it's as close to fucking a miner I can get without going to prison. It's gonna get worse. So I'm 35 and I don't have kids, and it's Walmart that takes care of that. Not because they sell clothes hangers and vacuums. Told you. It's because they sell Plan B. If you don't know what that is, it's the day after pill. And I had to go there to pick that up, swipe my card. Lady said you need to sign. Where's your stylist? Just use your fingers. Said if you would have told me that last night, I wouldn't be here right now. So I know what you're thinking. Dom, you're murdering it like pussy up here. But I wanted to hear some really, really offensive jokes. So I have 3 offensive ones and 1 really gross one, which I'm gonna tell first. I wonder how many calories you get from eating pussy. I guess it depends on how many loads are in it. So now they can tell the chances of having a birth defect before your child is born. And if I found out there was an 85% chance of a birth defect, that would not make me want her to get an abortion. Finding out she's pregnant would. You know, there's a good substitute to abortion, which is adoption. And if you're adopted, you don't need to feel bad. It was your parents that fucked up. Because they should have had an abortion like every decent person. And now probably the worst joke I've ever written. You know, women hate the C word. They hate it. And I can actually see people getting pissed off because I'm making them think about it. But I don't understand why. That's the only good part about them. I'm kidding. You can fuck them in the ass too. Thanks, guys. It's been great.
He's not put a microphone in the same guy either. Right? Give it up for Dom, everybody. Keep going.